find it really funny when people try and change my mind about whether I want to have kids or not in my life. And believe it or not, this topic of conversation comes up, like, fairly often, and every time it's the same thing. It's like, I tell them, no, I really don't want to have kids ever. Like, I just, I don't have the maternal instinct unless it's got, paws and tails and, like, fur. It's not for me, it's not my thing. But then they come back with, oh, you're gonna change your mind, you'll change your mind, one day, your biological clock's gonna start ticking and you're gonna want kids, you're gonna want them, you're gonna want to have a kid, you're gonna have a kid. So I laugh a little on the inside, and on the outside, yes, I've sometimes laughed right in their faces and feel like, no kids, it's not gonna happen for many reasons. Reason number one being I am selfish and lazy. And if I don't want to cook breakfast for myself, what makes you think I wouldn't want to cook breakfast for another human being that, like, can't even tell me what it wants? And then when it can, does get old enough to tell me what it wants, and to be like, I want cookies for breakfast. And I'm going to be like, you know what? So do I! It's fucking cookies for breakfast. I have a diabetic child. Like, no. No maternal instinct. Like, you hand me a baby to hold, and I'm just like rigor mortis, like, now what? And then when they get old enough to talk to you, then they come, like, toddling up. I'm like, hey, guy, like, what's up? What do you talk to a 4-year-old about? I don't fucking know. I have no idea. One of the women I work with actually went so far as to try and use Jesus against me, because this is no Jesus tattoo. Boomerang, dogwood flowers. Google it, think about it. Boom. And she's like, oh, Jesus loved children. And, like, I'm washing my hair today, and, like, I should have just been like, yeah, but he didn't have any. And, like, I try and tell people, I didn't even want a dog because it was too much responsibility. It was too much needing to be home, and it was just too much responsibility for me. Yeah, well, we see how well that one played out. However, I was right, and he is a huge fucking responsibility, and he's very special needs, and it just solidifies that there will only be one dog in my life, and this is it. Like, there will be no others. I love him. Oh, I love him very much. He's giving me the tummy. But there will be no others. Too much responsibility. He really is like a little freaking child sometimes. It's too much. It's too much. You're too much. Oh, you're so fucking cute though. Now, I was a real piece of shit in my teenage years, so I try and make up for it and try and fix my karma whenever possible. And I've even tried to not only sell, but donate my eggs because I have no use for them. But even women who are so desperately wanting a child that they're gonna go through, whatever the fuck you do with the eggs once you donate them. Like, women that want children so bad do not want my eggs. I have been turned down from egg donating and selling, like, they want no part of it. Like, nobody wants, my seed, and I cannot say I blame them. Because the fact that I even lived to be 26 is astounding, and the fact that my parents still even like me is just, it's a fucking miracle. It's a fucking miracle is what that is. Damn. But yeah, no, desperate women don't want my eggs, so what does that tell you right there? That's divine intervention. It's like, no, you know what? We don't want to hatch those. Why don't you just, go ahead and keep those. We don't want them. Thanks for replying, though. But no. Now, the reason I'm making this video is not to bash anyone that has kids, because that's certainly not what I'm trying to do here. However, I called my boyfriend after this conversation I had with my coworker because he doesn't want kids either. So we have a nice little laugh at it anytime someone's like, oh, you're gonna change your mind. And then I get a text message from him this morning that he had a dream that I got pregnant and wanted to keep it, and then I got like double pregnant or something, so there were 2 on the way. And it like freaked him the fuck out. So now y'all are giving my boyfriend nightmares. So please stop it. We don't want kids. I don't want kids. He doesn't want kids. Whether we stay together in the end or not, I still don't fucking want kids. Like, no. I want nieces and nephews, and I want my friends to have kids for me to play with and then send them back to their parents. But for me, like, you're looking at it. I got a petting zoo right here. I'm good. 4 cats, a dog, a bunny, and a horse. I really think I'm set. Like, I need a child on top of that. Right, Mally? Mally doesn't even like kids, so that wouldn't work out. You don't like kids.